Blakkrast after 1 or 2 things be a Ghana for and no anya adwen ye kura o ma ba hye no Twitter pa na me nti the Blakkrast e kan e ba na be continue e dey mama
Sarkodie featured on the Stay With Up song.
It was a desecration.
Why? What makes it a desecration? Stay With Up was a love song.
Well,
Sarkodie delivered beautifully on that song.
I'm going to tell you something small.
Okay.
It was a love song for who? Bob Marley's wife.
No, was it Damien's mom?
No. Bob Marley's wife, Rita Marley.
Rita, okay.
Stay up,
right.
little darlings. It was made for Bob Marley's wife. It was a personal song. What does Sarkodie? Is he a betweener?
Wait.
Is he the betweener for Bob Marley and Rita Marley?
Blakkrast a grantee interview na say a grantee interview e Hit FM ene na one legendary anodosty na ye interview no na Blakkrast e tackle 1 or 2 things bi a okafa Sarkodie ho a Ghana fo pi na no eno anya adwen na omudi na temi pa e Twitter and I say X na say na Blakkrast e kan oka say Bob Marley wrote Stirred Up especially for his wife. Why would Sarkodie go and record his verse on it as a remix? Is he a betweener? Nti we a Bob and I say Blakkrast e kan no Ghana fo pi na no eno no anya adwen ono obeka ya time a Stirred Up Sarkodie featuring and I say Bob Marley featuring Sarkodie track na eba no Blakkrast atanache Sarkodie image to date na ene or grantee interview no Sark bi na okọ Twitter commenter eba na say ene ebitie guy we eka say I wish there are some lines on the upcoming tape for this guy and obeka ya e din kind of one say Sarkodie ever drop a new tape the championship mixtape I ever drop a 24th of May nti guy we commenter or the ba say or she Sarkodie track now and I say Mixtape now over the edeba lines bi wo ma e fa Blakkrast ho kan ne ba gi pa we say eka say this guy be acting like his Bob Marley's twin brother. We say eka say Sark will use him for his mixtape NB shading. Sark will use him for his mixtape NB shading. We say Ebeka say I thought all rastas get sense so anyway akoda wajimi na enyini beye panyin kwasea. I thought all rastas get sense so anyway akoda wajimi na enyini beye kwasea. Well, we don't know. We see Ebeka say relax, you go address all this shit on the championship mixtape. And I will say Ebeka say Blakkrast if I'm to go for a brain transplant, I would choose a brain because I would need a brain that has never been used. Penya wajimi say, well, we don't know. And I will say Ebeka say, then Bob Marley should have only played the song for his wife to listen to and not release it. Such a bogus opinion. Then Bob Marley should have only played the song for his wife to listen to and not release it. Such a bogus song. Said the Blakkrast HM say Bob Marley that Stirred Up track and Stir It Up track on Emma and the wife no. When she say anyway or Emma and the wife for the I don't know why we and one man the wife no ko anti out the bar abonting. Well, we don't know. And when she ever say nah this guy's hit for Sarkodie is real. He dey talk like he be Sark we record events for top by force and not Bob in like and not Bob Marley in team way contact Sark. And no. I'm going to be saying nah this guy's hit for Sark is real. He dey talk like he be Sark we record invest for top by force and not Bob Marley in team we contact Sark. And Quaps answer ever say if your mind is more in the music space, that's how you will talk. Funny thoughts from people who think they know everything. Hashtag the championship mixtape. But I'm going to say how about Blakkrast and I in the story. No, your bar never continue.
And the Dusty, and I'm putting this on record. Bob Marley never sang a song that anybody wrote for him.
What about the ones that he they indicated that the Wailers.
There was a collaboration. I know what you're talking about. Like Get Up, Stand Up.
Right.
There's a collaboration between Peter Tosh and Bob, and it worked so well. They used to imitate some of the American pop singers and all that. But Bob Marley, as we knew him, said that every song that he wrote was personal to him. Reason I had to come out and tell one or two artists who had collaborated posthumously with Bob Marley to tell them that you have desecrated.
That I didn't really understand what you said.
Okay, so it's simple. I know Andy Dusty. I've worked with Andy Dusty at Hits FM. I know what kicks Andy Dusty and I know what doesn't kick him. Andy Dusty didn't like anybody playing his music for him. He wanted to sit on the turntables and do his thing.
Right.
Then after Andy Dusty has done a mix, and Andy Dusty passes and goes away,
I won't pass.
DJ Ubete or DJ somebody and say, okay, Andy Dusty did this. We're going to give a space so that you also do something to join what Andy Dusty makes. I know in his grave he's going to be saying, dear Benny, I have done my mix. It's finished. If you want to collaborate with me, do another mix. But you can't come and desecrate my grave. Bob Marley said it clearly. He wrote every song according to the dictates of his heart. And when he was alive, he never collaborated with anybody. From the Wailers, he moved out and wrote every single song by himself. See, of course, there was One Love, One Heart, Let's Get Together, which was, written by V. Ford and some other people. But he turned it into his own music and gave us a serious reggae rendition of, that. One of those songs you play and you realize that no, Bob Marley really was in the spirit. Don't disturb the spirit of a legend. Today, if I am called to come and collaborate on a song with Bob Marley, I will turn it down. If I was called to collaborate on a song with Peter Tosh, I might say, oh, okay, meye, ebia meye. Because when Peter was alive, he collaborated with even non-reggae artists. So there was a precedence. In Bob Marley's time, he didn't have a precedence. That was all I was saying. And some Ghanaians thought that, Blakkrast was jealous. Some Ghanaians thought that because it was not me.
I didn't really like what you said, especially using the word desecrate. Yeah. Listen, Bob Marley, this project that featured Sarkodie.
Yeah.
There was one that preceded that collaboration with Sarkodie.
Yeah.
That featured Lauryn Hill, Busta Rhymes, Notorious B.I.G. and the rest.
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't desecrate that, did they?
They all did. All of them did.
You didn't mention that.
Listen.
How come you waited until Sarkodie appeared with his?
Late than never. Late than never. When I heard the Busta Rhymes ones, I was so nauseous. What is Busta Rhymes doing on a Bob Marley tune? What is that? Lauryn Hill, yes, you have a relationship with Bob Marley's son. So what? Then you come and desecrate the man's music. You know, we reggae purists would respect the legacy of Bob Marley, especially that he even refused a collaboration with Michael Jackson, the king of pop at the time. He refused. He said, Darby, he laughed. When Michael Jackson approached him and said, I want a collaboration. Even in death, Michael Jackson still wanted to buy the a catalog of Bob Marley. The family was divided into two. Yentong, we musi, mayentong, yentong, yepeska, yenska, yentong. At the end of the day, they stood their grounds and said, we won't sell the catalog of the king of reggae to a man that our father had denied a collaboration with. That's it. I wasn't speaking a different language.
It's say and a Blakkrast and I retain a story, no. But you don't know adventure say Blakkrast. All the you say Blakkrast at times Sarkodie. We don't know the Sarkodie the no. Say Sarkodie agent again, and I say Sarkodie attending like collaboration. You and the man Sarkodie and I say they we don't know. But we are hoping say obey fine. The championship mixtape in the bar. Blakkrast be fine, but we don't know tracker or the edeba. Say Blakkrast be na share there. We don't know. Until any update about Sarkodie we drop here. It be bremo e channel hanum. Don't forget to say or subscribe. No like turn on notification bell. We are out.